eye are the organ of visual system. We see the eye, okay. It is situated in the orbital cavity which controls by the optic nerves. The eye is the organ of the visual system situated in the orbital cavity which controlled by the optic nerve, okay. They provide human with vision. They provide the human with vision, the ability to receive the process visual details. Means you see the any photos or you see the any areas, okay. The ability to receive the process visual detail as well as enabling several photos responses functions that are independent of the vision. The eye detects the light and converts it into electrochemical impulses. Means the eye picture will be detected and light that converts into the electrochemical impulses in the neurons. You see the structure of the eye, okay. The accessory structure of the eye, the accessory structure, the protect the and lubricate and move the eye, okay. It is the accessory structure. They includes the eyebrow, eyelid, conjunctiva, lacrimal apparatus, extrinsic eyeballs. These are the accessory structures of the eye, okay. Next, what is the eyebrow? See the diagram of this is the eyebrow, okay. What is the eyebrow? The eyebrow will protect the eye by preventing the perspiration from the running down the forehead and into the eyes, causing irritation. Means they will prevent the eyebrow, protect the eye by preventing the perspiration. Perspiration means sweat, any sweat in the head that passed from to the eyebrow, okay. That eyebrow will prevent the entry of eyes. That's will protected the perspiration from the running down the forehead into the eyes, causing that the sweat or perspiration causes the irritation of the eye. That's why they are protecting the eye. Next, they also help shade the eyes from the direct sunlight. They will protect the eyebrow, will protect the direct sunlight to the eye, that will be protected, okay, sunlight. Next, eyelid. You know the eyelid with their associated lashes protect the eye from foreign objects. The eyelid will protect their associated lashes, protect the eyes from foreign objects, okay. Next, if the object suddenly approaches the eye, that eyelid protect the eye by closing and opening, blinking. This is the blinking reflex. Any light will directly enters to the eye, they blinking the eyelid, okay. The suddenly light pass to your eye, that will blink the eyelid, okay. That is the blink reflex method, okay. It is the object suddenly approaches the eye, that eyelid protects the eye by closing and then open the quiet replay. That is the known as blink reflex. Next, blinking, which normally occurs in the about 20 times per minute. In the 1 minute, they will 20 times will blinking, okay. Also helps keep the eye lubricated by the spreading tear over the surface. Means that eye will be also to help to keep the eye lubricated by spreading tears over the surface of the eye. Next, third one is the conjunctiva. What is the conjunctiva? See the diagram. This is the conjunctiva, okay. The conjunctiva is a thin transparent mucous membrane, okay. The conjunctiva is the thin transparent mucous membrane covering the inner surface of the eyelid, inner surface of the eyelid, and then anterior surface of the eye, It is the conjunctiva is a thin transparent mucous membrane covering the inner surface of the eyelid and the anterior surface of the eye. The secretion of the conjunctiva helps to lubricate the surface of the eye. Means the secretion of the conjunctiva helps to lubricate the surface of the eye. Next, the lacrimal apparatus. Lacrimal apparatus, lacrimal means it is tear producing apparatus. The lacrimal apparatus consists of the lacrimal gland situated in the superior lateral corner of the orbit. It is situated on the superior lateral corner of the orbit, and it is nasolacrimal duct. It is the connecting between the nose and lacrimal gland, that is containing nasolacrimal duct and associated structure in the inferior medial corner of the orbit. Inferior means lower. So inferior is the connecting between the nasolacrimal, means connecting between the nose and eye. That is the nasolacrimal duct and associated structure in the inferior medial corner of the orbit. Next, what is the lacrimal glands? Produces the tears which pass over the anterior surface of the eye. Tear glands or lacrimal glands produces the tear. That tear which passes over the anterior surface of the eye, the most of the fluid produced by the lacrimal glands. Most of the fluids and lubricants, these are produced by the lacrimal glands. Lacrimal glands evaporates from the surface of the eye, and once again after lubricating they will evaporate. They evaporates from the surface of the eye, but excess tear are collected in the medial angle of the eye by small duct called as lacrimal canaliculi. That is lacrimal canaliculi. This the small duct which is medial angle of the eye, that duct called lacrimal canaliculi. Next, what is these canaliculi open into the lacrimal sac, and enlargement of the nasolacrimal duct which opens into the nasal cavity. That tears lubricate the cleans the eye, or cleaning the eye. Cleans means cleaning. Cleans the eye, then also contain an enzyme that helps to combat eye or protect from the eye infections. It is the contains enzyme, that these enzymes are helps to protect from the infections. Next, fifth one is the extrinsic eye muscle. Extrinsic eye muscles, the movement of eyeballs is accomplished by 6 skeletal muscles called as extrinsic eye muscles. These are the extrinsic eye muscles. Their movement of each eyeball, the movement of the eyeball is accomplished by the 6 skeletal muscles called as a extrinsic eye muscles. They are, first one is the superior rectus muscles, second one inferior rectus muscle, third one medial rectus muscles, next lateral rectus muscle, next fifth one is the superior oblique muscles, inferior oblique muscles. Okay, there are 6 types of extrinsic eye muscles. Next, the anatomy of the human eye. The anatomy of a human eye, human eye is divided into 2 parts. First one eyeball, and second one is the light transmitting structure. First one is the eyeball, second one is the light transmitting structure. The first one, layer of the eyeball, there are 3 layers in the structure of eye. That is, first one outer layer, middle layer and inner layer. You see the diagram of human eye anatomy. Okay, these are the 3 layers. First one outer layer, middle layer and inner layer. Next, outer layer. Outer layer, it is the outermost layer of the eyeball, which consists of a sclera and cornea. You see the diagram, which is the outermost layer of the eye, that is cornea and sclera. You see the diagram of sclera and cornea. Next, what is sclera? Sclera, it is the outermost white stuff wall of the eye. It is white. The total covering of the white, it is almost a white stuff wall of the eye. It is forms the back of the outer layer and it maintains the shape of the eyeball. Second one is the cornea. Cornea, it is the transparent convex surface that covers the front of the eye. It contains no blood vessels. Means cornea contains, it is transparent convex surface that covers the front of the eye. It contains no blood vessels. Next, second one is the middle layer. The middle layer, it is present in the middle of the eyeball, which consists of choroid, ciliary body and iris. The choroid and ciliary body and iris. Okay, next, choroid, it is the layer between the retina and sclera. The choroid is the layer between the retina and sclera. Next, second one is ciliary body. Ciliary body, it is the anterior continuation of the choroid. It is the anterior continuation of the choroid. Iris, it is the colored part of the eye. Iris is the color part. You see the iris in the round colored part, that is iris. Okay, it contracts the expands. It contracts the expands. Means in the contraction takes place, that expands. It is the central opening called as a pupil. The central opening is called as a pupil. You see the diagram. Okay. Go to the next slide. Next, inner layer. The inner layer, it is the innermost layer of the eyeball, which consists of the retina and macula. It is the inner layer means it is the innermost layer of the eyeball, which consists of the retina and macula. What is retina? Retina, it is the innermost layer of the eyeball. It contains specialized structures called as rod cells and cone cells. There are two types of cells in the retina. These are all rod cells and cone cells. Okay, what is rod cells? Rod cells contains rhodopsin, which is sensitive for dim light or night vision. These cells, it helps to the night vision or dim light. Next, cone cells. The cone cells contain rhodopsin, which is sensitive for daytime vision and colored vision. In color objective, you see the color objective, it is the help of rhodopsin or rod cells. And next, what is macula? The macula, it is the smallest area opposite to the center of the pupil. It is macula also coming under in the ear also. It is the smallest area opposite to the center of the pupil. And here, in the ear, that is the inner ear is there. There, inner ear, you have a round, the snail-like structure. What is it? Is inner ear round snail structure? Cochlea. Okay. These cochlea, inside of the cochlea, they will small area. That area is also called as a macula. Next, second one is the light transmitting structure. You see the diagram. These are the, you see the animated diagram. Okay. This is the color is there now. That is the rod cells. Okay. Colored in. Okay. Rod cells is. This is the diagram of rod and cone cells. How to light ray transmitting to the. Okay. Next, the light transmitting structure of the eye. The transmission of the light into the eye is followed by the three structures. These are the lens, aqueous humorous and vitreous humorous. Lens, aqueous humorous and vitreous humorous. The lens, it is lie behind the iris and pupil. It focuses the light rays on the retina. It focuses the light rays on the retina. Okay. The aqueous humor, it is the fluid which present in the both anterior and posterior chamber of the eye. It is situated on the anterior and posterior area of the eye chamber. Vitreous humor, it is the jelly-like fluid. You Intrahumor, it is jelly-like fluid which fills the space between lens and retina. Which fills the space between the lens and retina. What is the mechanism of vision? Okay. What is the mechanism of vision? The mechanism of vision, it is light enters into the eye through the cornea. Cornea act as the entrance, that is the entrance slit window for the light. The light enters into the eye through the cornea. Eye cornea act as the entrance of the window for the light. From the cornea, light enters into the pupil and iris. The pupil and iris regulation the amount of light enters into the eye. They will regulate the amount of light entering into the eye. Then light reaches to the lens. Light reaches to the lens. The retina contains millions of specialized photoreceptors. These receptors cells called as a rod and cone cells that converts light into the electrical signal. Electrical signals that transmitted through the optic nerve. With the help of optic nerve, they will transmit to the electrical signal to the brain. Okay, the signals can corrected and combines into the one image. They corrected, combines into the one image. That is the object. Okay, this is the mechanism. You see the diagram. This is the mechanism. The first one, what is light enters into the eye through the cornea. Eye cornea act as a entrance window. Okay, entrance window. You see the diagram of this. Okay, see the diagram. Okay, light rays pass to the retina. Okay, these cells will be converted into the electrical impulses to the images to the electrical impulses. Okay.